What's up, my people? Morning, top of the top. It is Tuesday, December 9th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Uh, Shout out to everybody out there moving in these streets. Kids that are going to school, that should be going. You guys should be going straight to school and not worrying your parents. Um, don't go places you don't have no business going. Parents that are taking their kids to school, please get them there safe. No rushing to get them there. No rushing to get to work. No rushing to get anywhere. If you are late, hey, listen, that is your fault. Parents that are just resting up, get all the rest you can. Um, Everybody who's traveling, got to go to court, wherever it is that you got to go. Um, Arrive there safe. Court vacations, shopping, whatever you do, be aware of your safety. Hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Good morning, all my good people. What is going on with y'all? Um, yeah, we're doing it a little different this morning. Oh, we back on our bullshit. That's what we doing now. We back on our BS. Now you guys are probably thinking, hold on, McLean. What the hell happened to the morning chop ups? Well, the chop ups are gonna still be around. But for right now, I just got to get back on my bullshit for a second. Um, Catching up on a lot of my boxing. And today, this morning, this is something important right here. Speaking about the youth, because I'm in this department. Speaking about amateur boxing, and most importantly, um, the USA Nationals, which I should be at right now. So we're gonna get into that, but just get into the youth. All right, so let's get into it. My newcomers, my regulars, my supporters, my true supporters, everyone, the haters, whoever you are. Welcome to the No Doubt Zone podcast. Let's go. Um, Now, for the years I've been a supporter of amateur boxing, from the years I've been doing it, there's a lot of things I've had the honor and pleasure to be a part of. From meeting coaches, the fighters, the judges, the referees, traveling to different places. But if it's one thing I never got to be a part of, maybe it's two things. It's the national and the Olympics, which I have those on my to-do list. Oh, damn, I didn't know if I was seeing D3 or BFTB. You just confused me just now, Free. You almost confused me for a second. I had to look at you twice, sir. What up, Free?
Hey, nothing. Hey, you said
Uh,
you wasn't never part of the Nationals or the Olympics?
no, I never got to I never got to go. They're in Texas right now. Last year they was in Virginia. The Olympics, the 2028 Olympics, I know will be in California. That's why I'm always messing with A. Like, yo, you
Oh,
might see
I thought that medal that you had was for you winning the gold medal in the Special Olympics.
which ones you talking about. The ones I got on my door. I
Yeah, I
got
thought
some
that
ones
was
on my.
you. I
No,
thought that
that's
was you.
actually
You winning
no,
the gold medal in the Special Olympics.
no. That's actually Tiff. That's actually Tiffany's when she used to run track back in her days. Wait. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Uh, so, damn it, this thing is acting up. So this would be Tiff's. This is hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from her running years. years. I ain't trying to be funny, but years ago. Don't kill me, baby. She gonna be
That
like,
man
"Why you
said
gotta say it?"
he said years with a plural on it. He said it multiple times. Said
Yo, I'm just saying that was like freaking free. That was like freaking 88, 89. I'm just saying. I love my baby, but
you, I mean, you just told me that Tiff was older than me. I didn't even know she was older than me.
yeah, Tiff just turned 50. Yeah, she had just turned 51 the 17th of October. She'll be she'll be 52 next year. It's crazy because they don't the way they look, they don't make them look like that no more. I remember I used to see some women at 52 and they were washed up already at 52. Um, Free, I got a question. Um, you might not be able to answer this, but I always ask you this because you know you're kind of in that circle. So being that we're speaking about the Olympics, um, has your nephew, if you know or not, has he ever participated in the Olympics? I mean, not the Olympics, but the Nationals. Do you know if he's ever traveled to be in the Nationals?
My nephew, no,
No. Now,
no.
is that because he's not interested, or is because it'll be hard to get somebody to fight him? Because he is a tall little joker for his age.
No, it was because he hasn't done it long enough. When I told you he was only doing it for like a year. He wasn't boxing long enough. He had just started when he was like I say 16, and when I told you about him, he was 17.
Okay, so he has some work to do. Um,
Actually, I think right now he's not even doing it no more. I think his mother.
oh Lord, oh that
Yeah,
sucks.
I think she took him
Oh,
out. If I'm not mistaken, I think the last time I asked her about it, she told me he wasn't doing it anymore.
oh man.
He wasn't getting no he wasn't getting nobody to fight him, and they felt like they were just wasting their money, so she took him out.
I wonder how frustrating that has to be when um you're doing something that not maybe that you like yet. No, not that you love, but you like it, and you have to have that happen. You know, I see that happen with a lot of these kids where two things happen. They either go ahead and turn pro or they give up because it becomes frustrating to them. Um, I mean, in your opinion, right? A lot of these fighters that we see that we like today, once upon a time was in positions. So
Oh,
sometime free.
uh,
I don't know if you ever watched the Nationals, but sometimes it's almost like watching college football and college basketball. When you're watching this free, what are some of the things um, that you look at when you look at some of these youngsters coming up? Because these are the next ones coming up. Once Tank and Shakur and all these other guys are gone, we have the next class coming in. What are some of the things you look for when you look at these youngins?
um, well, when I look at them, I look at their technique. I see where their flaws is at, where their strengths is at. And then if I ever get a chance to talk to them, I try to figure out what type of head they got on them. If they're a student of the game, if they study the game, if they got a plan on what they're planning on doing, um, and then I watch the improvement of the fighters if there is any. Sometimes you see people and they never improve. They just stay the same type of fighter they always been, from the amateurs to the pros. But those are some of the things that I look at and some of the things I watch out for.
You know how you watch a fighter as a pro, right? Some people watch and they go, are just judging on what they see, right? And then you go, you know what? That ain't nothing new to me. He's been fighting like this as an amateur. And then they go, how do you know? And you like, I've been watching him since he was
Yeah,
an amateur. Because people argue you down like, and I'm like, this guy ain't been pro all his life. At some point he was an amateur. And that's why it's important, when we watch college basketball to see who could possibly be the next LeBron James, Kobe, Jordan, or when you watch football, the next Tom Brady or whatever. It's very important to watch it. And I was sitting around last night and talking to Coach CJ, and I was like, damn, I haven't watched the Nationals yet. And it's been on since the six. And even though today it's not too late, but I was just sitting there thinking like, okay, I was supposed to watch it yesterday. I never got into it. Um, I'd be a little upset with myself because I'm like, I should be deeper into it than what I'm already am. But sometimes getting to these events are not easy. Um, Traveling arrangements sometimes are crazy, but I'm definitely trying to make a business where I can be in that circle. Um, you seem to have an eye not just for sports, but for coaching. Free. How do you think you would handle being in the Nationals if you were there? Maybe not as just a head coach, just as an assistant coach. Because sometimes they got a coach in the corner helping out. How do you think you would handle that? You seem to be a disciplined person that likes to, you know, put people, in their place if they need to be put in their place. How would you handle being out there, in that position?
I mean, well, when you got a head coach, you let the head coach do his job with with the fighter or the team or whatever. And what I normally do when I was a secondary coach or uh, um, a coach of a special uh, department, I will study the opponent. I would see what the weakness, where their strengths is at, what they like to do, what they have problems against. Like when I was in football, I would
Hmm.
look at the other team that we're about to play, and I would see, okay, they like to run this play a lot, or this is what they go to on third down, or if they going for it on fourth down, this is what they go to. And I will study that, so that way when I see the formation, I know what's about to happen. I know, okay, this is the play that they about to call. It's gonna go to either this guy or that guy. This is what they like to do, and I would let my team know that. Even when I was a player, I would do the same thing. I would study my the team that I was playing against, what they like to do, what they go to plays are. So that's what I would do. I would let the head coach be the head coach. He's going to come up with the game plan and things like that. But I will put in his ear, hey, look, this is what they like to do. This is what they have problems with. So that's what a secondary coach or a backup coach is supposed to do. Let the head coach be the head coach. You have the game plan and just give them inputs. Whether you studying your opponent or whatever have you, let them know, look, this is what they like to do. This is what they normally do on a regular basis. This is what gives them problems. And then you let the coach know that, and then the coach implement that into the game plan.
Yeah, I see. I think some people side that of, hey, I'm just the second coach. I mean, I voice my opinion, but then sometimes that can get a little. I've seen situations where that gets a little, and I'm like, whoa. That just happened. Um, and we have to credit the coaches because these coaches help these kids to get there. Now, a lot of times the coaches can't be there. Sometimes, I've seen it a lot that a lot of the head coaches can't be there with these kids. A lot of times because of financial too. It's not just because I don't want to go. Which at some point they need to come up with something for that. A lot of these fighters get sponsored to get to these fights, especially in New York. Shout outs to Coach Tammy, who played a big role in these fighters, even a lot of them getting to the nationals. But also we have to find a way for these coaches to be able to get there too, because it's difficult for them. Um, what do you think for these nationals and these Olympics? I don't want to sound crazy when I ask this. I'm just trying to see where you're coming from on it. What do you think these national and these Olympics do for these kids? What does it do for them for their future?
Um, it opens them up to different avenues. It gets them ready for the pros. Um, when you have the kids in the nationals, the Olympics, you can pretty much tell whether if the kid is ready to go to the pros or not. Because they're gonna meet a bunch of different type of fighters from around the country, around the world. So okay, yeah, yeah, he might be ready now, or now I think he a couple of years still need to work on some things. He might be a couple of years away. So it opens them up to see what you need to work on with your young fighter, or what you need to improve in.
You ever seen well, there's probably plenty, but I want to see who you have in mind. You ever seen a pro fighter in your time or even now that you look at and you say, you know what, he should have spent maybe a year or two more in the amateurs because he looked like he still have a lot to work on.
Yeah, no, you say it all the time. I mean, that's why you end up having guys with records of like, dang, ran into the back of somebody. That's why you have guys with records like they be 4-15. You be like 4-15. Yeah, he might have went pro a little too early. Might have went pro a little bit too early. I know he wanted to make some money, but that was just a little bit too early. You won your first four fights. My bad. You won your first four fights, and after that, you've been on a 15 fight losing streak.
Crazy, crazy. I mean, Jesus Christ. And when you see that, it's not being judgmental, but it's like, yo, how did that happen? And some of them you know, and this is what some of these young kids got to learn too, free. You don't want to end up finding yourself killing yourself to make a buck. Now, boxing's already a brutal sport enough, but what you don't want to do is find yourself, you know, where you either turn pro too fast and then you're having 10 fights in 1 year and you might think that, hey, I'm getting all this money, but then your record is nasty. You know what I'm saying? You done lost more fights than you won.
Yeah,
Um, that's kind of. I mean, I understand everybody ain't gonna have a Floyd Mayweather record, but that's not the point. That's just it's no good. We have seen fighters walk around here like vegetables, and they speak just crazy. And some of them say, I turned pro at this time because I needed the money. Lights was about to be off, my whatever the case may be. Um, what's the best advice you'll give to these youngsters out here? Um, about not turning pro so quick and taking your time and studying the game, mastering it, so that when it is time to turn pro, you'll have advantage. You'll have more advantage over a lot of people.
Um, it all come down to how well you doing in the amateurs. Because if you are amateur fighter and you have, for the most part, let's say you have a losing record, might not be ready for the pros. Might not be
Mm,
ready for the pros
yeah,
because an amateur, they you just throwing a bunch of shots out. You trying to score points. In the pros, they're a little more patient. They trying to stop their opponent. So if you got a losing record in the amateurs, I mean, it's not always the case, but a lot of times you're not ready for the pros because you can't even win on an amateur level. You probably not
yeah,
going to win on a pro level. It's the same thing like when it comes to football and basketball. If you having a hard time guarding somebody in college, you most likely not going to be able to guard nobody in the pros.
yeah, yeah. Sheesh, didn't think of that one. Yeah, but it makes sense. You probably wouldn't be able to do it. He said, "My best advice for youngsters is to follow our dreams. As you can do anything you set your mind to." Yeah. So a lot of times when I talk to a lot of them, like a lot of fighters I know now, some are at the nationals and some are here, and they go, hey, Duck, I got about one more year and I'm done. I go, one more year, you're done. What do you mean you're done? Like you're not boxing anymore? No, man, I'm going pro. And I look at them, but then I take a step back and I think about how long they have been boxing. Um, some have actually been boxing maybe 5, 6 years, some 8 years. And then when I think about it, I go, okay, well, yeah, you got about that amount of years in, go ahead and do it. It's the person that might have been doing it for 2 years and just be like, yo, I'm ready to go pro. And I'm not the one to tell people what to do, free, but I know when some shit don't sound right. And I'm like, 2 years? Are you sure?
Now,
Because
if it's an older guy, let's say he started boxing at 21, and he
oh
was
yeah,
in the
yeah,
amateur for two
yeah,
years, and he's like, "Look, I'm ready to go pro." No, no, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, you're a grown man. You ain't trying to fight these kids. You wanna fight some adults and make some money. I understand that. But if you 16 years old and you just started boxing, you say, "Hey, I'm about to go pro." But have you won a Golden Glove? Have you won a national? Have you won anything? Because you
yeah,
just started at 16. What told you that you're ready to go pro at 18?
yeah, yeah. That's kind of iffy.
No,
Now
I
you're
mean
right. That's kind
everybody's different because you look at Deontay Wilder. He started when he was 19 years old. So everybody's
yeah.
different.
Everybody's different.
But
Um, yeah, everybody's different. Sure
but
is.
Deontay Wilder did go to the Olympics and got a bronze medal. So he was like, look, I'm ready to go pro. So he did something that most people don't do when they pick up
And,
boxing for the
and,
first time.
and I'm glad you mentioned that because anything's possible. We don't know if we'll ever see that again from somebody who just jumped into boxing. But there, I mean, he didn't just jump into it. He had a reason for getting into it. But we might not. I don't think. And this is the reason why I get pissed when it comes to him and people say what they say because I'm like, well, y'all just looking at that, but y'all not looking at how it started, how it all began. why he got into it. Because right now, there's a couple of wilders out there, not far as skills, but a couple of them that have that mindset of, I got a son, I got a daughter, I got a sick mother who I'm not trying to put in a nursery home. I'm just trying to take care of her. And they might go in there and do the unthinkable, but everybody, it's not meant for everybody to go pro. But this is the reason why these nationals, these Golden Gloves, these Olympics, and even some club shows, belt shows, whatever you want to call it, is very important. But Free, you know just as well as me that this boxing can get you discouraged when things are not going your way.
Yeah,
It's because the thing is, you don't want to spend more time in the gym sparring than you actually are having real fights. Because after a while, sparring is totally different from actually
right.
stepping in there. You got guys who they walk around whooping all the ass and sparring, and then when they get to a real fight, you're like, well, where was all this energy at in this fight? Like you doing all this in sparring, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee when you're in sparring, and then you get in the real fight and you happen to get your ass handed to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you look at some of these fighters now, like Richardson Hitchens. You look at how he spar, and then look how he fight. It's two totally different styles. He's
Yeah.
more of a aggressive, trying to take his opponent out when he's sparring, but when he's fighting in a real fight, he's a technical counter puncher. He ain't trying to mix it up too much because you have
No.
some of these sparring warriors because they got headgear on, they got 16-ounce gloves. They're able to take shots a lot easier because they know they're not going to get hurt, but so much. But when they get into a real fight, now you got 10-ounce gloves on or 8-ounce gloves on, and you ain't got no headgear, and you in there with real punches. You like, oh, I ain't trying to mix it up with him. He might knock my head off. Well, you were just sparring him a couple of years ago, and you was taking it to him. Yeah, I had headgear on at that time. We had 16-ounce gloves on. It's different.
How much do you think amateur sparring pros helps them to prepare for the pros? Even when it's not time for the amateur to turn, he might have, some time before he does it. How much does that help them?
Amateur sparring pros. Uh, it all depends. It all depends because if you have a pro that knows a fighter is an amateur, they might not be as tough on them. They might take it easy on him because they know he's an amateur and they ain't trying to mess up his career or his confidence. So it all depends because you can have some that will actually be tested as an amateur versus a pro, but you'll have some pros they'll be like, nah, he's an amateur. I ain't gonna go too hard on him or whatever have you. So it all depends.
Um, yeah, 'cause I've known some that move around with them or do stuff with them, and actually helps them to prepare because it's good because it's a learning experience. Just like when that pro was an amateur, I'm sure there was a pro that worked with him. So it's just all about passing some of the stuff that you learned down to the next generation. Um,
Yeah, I mean because I mean now if you got a pro that's giving them the ins and outs, then yeah,
yeah. When I look at somebody like I never got to see how he images. I'm gonna try to go look at some of his old videos. But when you see somebody like a Ben Mason, right, and you wonder, this kid is like this now. What the hell was he like as an amateur?
who that?
when I look at people like Abdullah Mason, right? When you look at him now, you go, he's special. Even though we have a lot more to see from him, he's special. But if he was like this now, what the hell was he like as an amateur?
The same exact way. That's why he went pro. He didn't stay in the Olympics in the amateurs to go to the Olympics. He was the same exact way.
Because I'm wondering, Free, you know, in amateur boxing, a lot of times you win fights, but you actually don't win them, if you know what I mean. Which means sometimes if your opponent don't make weight, they just happen to back out the fight. I wonder, did Abdullah have any of those back out fight moments where dudes were just like, nah, nah? Because I've seen dudes do that. I've seen dudes not take fights because their coach would be like, nah, or the kid would just be like, nah. For some reason, leading up to the fight or that day, I've seen guys be like, nah. And I'm like, yo, this is like, y'all can't be ducking smoke. This is amateur boxing. So I'm just wondering, did Abdullah have the type of? If I ever got to talk to him, I'm asking, did you ever have them kind of with dudes who just like they wanted no parts of you?
Oh, I'm almost certain it has because it happens to just about everyone. You have some opponents that for whatever reason they saw something with you warming up or you fighting in a previous matchup and they were like, nah, that's a little difficult. I have problems with those type of fighters, and he's a big puncher. Nah, I'm not getting there with him. So it happens to just about every fighter.
Yeah, but you got some of those special fighters like that just be like, nah, I've studied this guy, I've went to this guy's fights, I've sat front row. No, I don't think I would want that. That might be too much. Your coach might be ready for that. He ain't ready for that. That's to take on the kid. It'll take a whole lot of no. We're not gonna chance that. Because what happens is it depends on how good the fight is. You might end up fighting a guy in the amateurs 5, 6 times. Kind of like what Ryan Garcia and Devin went through. Um,
Yep.
you find yourself fighting a guy, and sometimes that gets a little boring because that's the only thing that I think a lot of people don't like when you're in the same state as somebody. Don't matter what hard, um, you end up fighting guy 5, 6 times, and it's like, yo, man, I'm not getting nothing out of it. I talk to the fighters tell me, oh, me and him fought 3 times already, or me and her fought 3 times. I'm not fighting her again. I should have never fought her 3 times, but this is it. I'm not fighting her again. I'm moving on to the next because in New York City right now, as big as the city is for you, you would absolutely think that there's smoke everywhere, but it seemed like the smoke is like I don't know, man. It ain't what people think it is here. It's not what people think it's.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
just not
Yep.
because they changed the weight classes. So a lot of times you can't get somebody in your division because either that division don't exist no more or somebody moved up.
Yeah. Yeah. It be like that a lot of times.
Wait a minute, boss, what's up, man? You the finally got your behind over here, man. I mean, you do have options. Yeah,
Who,
man. My man done got his ass over here finally, brother.
who's that?
My man, Stallone. This is one of my dudes right here, man. He's a good guy. Um, so these amateurs, like I said, I'm just a big advocate of the amateurs, man, and that's where it started for me, and that's where it'll end for me. Somebody asked me the other day, Free, you ever thought about doing something in pro boxing? I said, hell no. I said I won't do nothing but what you see me do. But for me getting involved, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Um, they was like, yo, I mean, if somebody was to hire me to be a scout to go scout amateur fighters, then that's something different. I can do that. I could be the guy who can go sit and look at a potential, woman that might be the next Carissa Shields or somebody who might be the next Deontay Wilder. That I can do. But far as getting involved in anything else, nah, man. And I'm not saying amateur boxing is innocent. It's innocent, but to me, it's a whole lot better than being around that goddamn professional boxing, man. Hey, check it. It's easier to be a promoter, to me, in my opinion. It's easier to promote an amateur show than go promote a pro show. A lot of these a lot of these promoters, and when it comes to pro boxing, it's like if you can't pay somebody, that's a hey, free. I don't know about you, but that's a problem. That is a problem, free. A trainer, manager, you're not trying to hear nothing about you can't get paid. You're not trying to hear that. That is horrible. But I know with amateur boxing, you're paying your saint fees. If there's not a ring where you're doing it at, you're paying to get that. You're paying the doctors, referees, the judges. Oh, cool. But it's so much more that comes with it in pro boxing. And let me tell you, man. I mean, you're gonna spend some money in amateur boxing, depends on what you try to do. But goddamn it, boy, you're gonna spend some money in pro boxing. It's too much. It's too much. You know what I mean? But shout outs to everybody uh to out there in the nationals out there in Texas. Damn it, I wish I could be out there with y'all, man. And every year I say I want to come. I guess God is letting me know it's not my time. Hopefully next year. I don't know where they'll be next year, but hopefully one of these times it'll be my time. I'll just keep praying on it, keep my fingers crossed that I'll get out there. Because I couldn't think of a better place to be than to be out there with these cats. And I'm just proud that and I'm gonna get back on my bullshit, y'all. I know I've been it may seem like I've been fading away and I've been running away or whatever you want to call it. Oh, believe me, I haven't been doing none of that. I'm still here. I'm still here, well and alive. I just been, taking care of other things. Y'all haven't seen me do this in a while in the morning, but we getting back to that. We're getting back to that. We're getting back to the bullshit. You see me coming back later today to talk about Diego Pacheco. We getting back to it. We're getting back to it. Um Brother Free. For some reason, Brother Free, I don't know, man. As much as you
Yo,
know about as much as you know about boxing and some of the best advice I've seen you give is to adult of youth. I would have loved to see you involved in boxing. And I don't know what as, for some reason, I feel like there's an opening position somewhere for you in the sport of boxing. Now, I could be wrong. I could be
sport of
wrong.
boxing.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I see you. I don't know what it is, man. I see that there's a position for you. Not saying you'll take it, but I just from what I see you in it.
Yeah, and I know what the position is. Me commentating, because I ain't dealing with none of these goddamn fighters and their attitude. You short me out of my money, you ain't got to worry about your opponent. I'm going to knock you ass out before you make it to the ring.
Yo, what is wrong?
You all of a sudden, we went from making $5,000 a fight to making $5 million a fight. You're like, oh, I'm gonna give me a new team, and you just drop me at the drop of a hat. Yeah, I'm gonna knock your ass out before we make it to the ring. You ain't gonna have to worry about your next opponent. You going to sleep right then and there.
But I don't know. I put it up in my description to Texas. If you go to my description, it's in
Nah, but
there.
nah, I mean, yeah, I would say me probably will be a better fit as a commentator Because I know about boxing. I've been around boxing damn near my whole life. But far as a trainer, I could, but I would
No,
have to have the right crew with me. I couldn't just join somebody's crew and I don't know what their their um their mission is. I don't know what they really trying to get out of their fighters and things like that. I need to have the right crew. I can't just join anybody's crew.
yeah. Well, that's how it's supposed to be anyway. That's how it's supposed to be. We never just because some people will get down just to say they're down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it can't work like that. If you don't, if you don't, I don't want to say if you don't fit in, but if you have to do extra shit to get in, then it doesn't make sense. It's got to feel good, and that's why I stay in my lane and do what I do because a lot of people go. A lot of these fighters that turn pro should have been putting you down with. They should have been putting you down with the team, and I go, well, not necessarily.
Yeah,
They don't have to put me down.
I would make a hell of a commentator. I would make a hell of a commentator because I'm not a company man, so I'm not gonna be sitting there being biased because the fighter fights for the same company I work for. If I see him out there getting his ass whooped, I'm be like, man, dude is putting hands on him. He need to bob and weave. He need to use the jab. Like other people, they like to just call out the shots that the fighter from their company.
Respect me free.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And this is no disrespect what I'm about to say. A lot of rappers commentate now. We got to be careful now. I'm not disrespecting any. Just saying for the people who's actually like, we just got to be careful, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I love to see my brothers opportunities. I'm not being no hater, but we just got to be careful. I'm just saying. I would love to see you and be. We got to. I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. We just getting a little out of hand now. We got everybody commentating now. We got too much shit going on here. Too much. You have like you starting to see somebody like the girl that was up there that was sitting up there with Cam and them. I no disrespect. I ain't never saw a baby girl.
Oh,
I'm not judging her.
you talking about the one that's from their show?
She's from their show, right? She's
I
from their
think
show.
so. I,
I
if it's the brown skinned
know
chick, I think it is.
man, she looked damn different then. I think I seen her on the show, but she looked different than I guess. The camera, sometimes the lighting on the cameras be different. But what I'm saying is, it's not even about them. It's just in general, we got to be careful because there's a lot of people out there on these YouTube channels that really know about that boxing. You know what I'm saying? Now, would I take a position like that? Probably not. Probably not. Commentating probably wouldn't be my. I could voice my opinion on certain shit, but probably not. Vay, what's up? Vay. Vay coming from LA. Yeah, so that's just something that so when you just said outside could walk in, movie star, a rapper, you like, are they commentating? Like the shit just be crazy to me. It's almost like watching wrestling for a second, man. But I'm not hating on nobody, but I would just love to see you guys get in a position like Akbar. I would love to see that.
Now, see, this is the thing. Like people like Cameron and May, I will have questions about them commentating a boxing event when that's not what they do. I will have questions because
Yeah,
that's not what they do. They more so just
yeah,
talk about different current affairs. They don't follow boxing like that. Now with
no,
Ak and Barack, that's different. They follow boxing. That's what they do. They
yeah,
follow boxing.
yeah,
So that I
yeah,
don't have a problem with. It's the people that you put in
yeah.
them positions because some of these people don't follow boxing. It's like Stephen A. Smith being a commentator for boxing. That's not what he do. He's not a boxing
No,
commentator. He's a basketball
no,
commentator, a basketball analyst. That's what he does.
crushed up. Yeah, I don't know, babe. I tell you off and on, ain't nothing I could do. I'm gonna fix all that today. Yeah. Um, I'm just saying that it's getting out of hand now. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand with this shit, man. It's like, come on, what are we really doing? We can't just be opening the doors to let people in because of who they are and because they got a following. That shit to me don't be making no sense, bruh.
Right,
It just
right.
really don't. I'm sitting up there watching that joint. I'm sitting there watching that joint. Listen, I'm gonna say this too. I'm sick of y'all, our people. It's funny sometimes, but sometimes it's not funny. When you sitting, and you be pro, supposed to be professional, and then y'all sitting up there with that. Oh my God! Pause, pause, pause. Y'all, that shit is funny to a certain extent. Yeah, I get a laugh at it. I'm not gonna lie. I get a laugh at some of that shit. But come on, man. God damn it. God damn it. Stop. Y'all are annoying with that shit now sometimes. It's okay when you are in certain places to do that. But you sit there and the people in the crowd are looking at each other like, pause. What happened? What are we pausing for? Because some people don't understand that shit. And I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, what are we doing? Like that's the only thing that pisses me off about boxing sometimes. It's like that's why I be into the amateurs sometimes because I be like, yo, y'all be doing too much. Too much.
I'm gonna tell you what would have been better. You know how they got showbiz doing little interviews of Devin and Ryan and Brian Norman and all those guys. They got showbiz who was a YouTuber, but he followed boxing. He was they bought I guess he bought Turkey bought him in or whatever have you. It would have made more
Yeah,
sense if you had made and Cameron doing the interviews and having showbiz commentate.
yeah,
It would have made more sense of that because that's what showbiz does. He commentates fights and he follows boxing. That's what he's familiar with. Cam
yeah.
and Mace, they not. That's not what they do. Now they will
No,
be a heck of an interviewer, but actually commentating and doing all that stuff, that's not what they do.
no, no. And like I said, I love both of them. I grew up listening to both of them. I'm sitting here looking at this like, what did we do?
Mhm.
They talk about pause, 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 pause. Come on, man. This ain't the time for that shit. It's bad enough the fighters is doing this shit. Y'all got all these folks, all these important people sit, and that's a part of this whole fight, a part of this shit. And y'all like, come on, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, come on, that shit is annoying. Don't get me wrong. I laugh at some of this shit. When I go up there to Jim Jones and them times I appropriate. That's their show. Y'all can't take the energy everywhere you go.
Right.
What you doing, your show is what you doing. When you going somewhere else, you
What you
gotta
do? What you
know,
do?
man. We can't
What
act
you
like
do? What you do? What you
because
do?
we're lucky that we're even here.
You know.
So if we got an invite to be here, I'm not saying that we gotta change up how we act and all, but you got to be professional, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That y'all doing too much when it comes to the pause game, man. Yes, there's certain things that need a pause, but god damn
Right.
it already. Jesus Christ. Come on now. Come on now.
Right.
This is why niggas is looked at crazy now because they feel like you can't come to the city without saying nothing. Be careful what you say when you walk in New York because they're gonna hit you with a pause. Like you can't. I just said I'm see.
Right.
Jesus. I said I'm ready. My loving God, man. My loving God.
Yeah,
Y'all got
we was we was talking about that on Saturday. How Anthony Durrell was interviewing Aduna Mason after the fight, and
yeah.
Aduna Mason had a great showing against Cam Notes. And Anthony Durrell asked him, he was like, so he said, you put on a great show or whatever. He said, but you can't keep fighting like that to mess up your pretty face, pause, and whatever. I'm like, no, did this man literally just say pause in the middle of his interview? And I'm sitting there like, no, these dudes got carried away with the pause.
Yeah, like they get carried away. And black men, we doing that shit. We too into that shit, man. Certain things that they say that it is funny. I ain't gonna lie. I be over at Jim Jones and Maine them. Let's rap about it.
Hmm.
And I laugh. There are some things I do laugh at. I'm not gonna say I don't, because I would be lying 1,000%. But there's a time and place for everything.
Hmm.
I'm at press conference. What was it? When De La Hoya was like, what was it? Was it Times Square thing? And De La Hoya said he's he wants to be on top. Pause. And De La Hoya didn't understand what I told him, and he was like, "Oh shit, my bad." I'm like, "Come on, y'all doing all that." And these people that gave us these credentials, these people who's running these promotion companies, are gonna start looking at you
Right.
like if you're childish. Like, come on, bruh. It's ridiculous now. And it makes my city look goofy. It makes New York look goofy. And this is why Terrence Crawford said, I hate New York. Because you can't say nothing without them putting the pause on it. Like, it's ridiculous. Some of y'all need to cut that shit out, man. It's annoying now. It's
Yeah.
annoying. But I'm
I mean,
not
yeah.
going to
I
stop
mean,
them.
at some point, you gotta be you gotta be professional. It's all right to be playful and down or street or whatever you want to call it. It's all right to do that. There's a time and a place for that, but then there's a time and a place to be professional. When you in front of guys that holds millions of dollars and your career in their hands, this is not the time to be hood and street and all that. This is the time to be professional because you got millions of dollars that you're working with. You got guys that can potentially give you a contract where you ain't gotta worry about being street and hood no more.
No,
You can be
no.
corporate.
permanently.
Yeah. Um, they don't they don't understand that, man. Like they don't understand that shit. I go, look, all that is not necessary. You don't have to do all that to prove how hood you are. Just be you. Being a media guy, and I'm talking to the fighters, the amateurs. I keep hearing them about.
Like,
I mean,
like
they slip into
I heard
some.
my guy when we was talking about it on Saturday. My guy B3 and Marky Dan, they were like, I mean, well, it was Marky Dan actually, and B3 just made a comment on it, and Marky Dan was like, pause. He was like, you're not confident in your masculinity that you got to say pause, but behind everything you say, you're like, oh, but you just gave a compliment to a grown man. Oh, I'm like, so what? I'm not trying to hit on a grown man. I ain't saying, hey, let me get your phone number so we can hook up later after this daggone show and I can see what you're working with. I ain't say nothing like that. No, what are you talking about? I have no problem saying this guy over here is a handsome guy. I have no problem saying that. I've just said it multiple times. I have no problem saying that.
Yeah,
I know I ain't trying to hit on the dude. I'm like, y'all niggas is
yeah.
crazy. So I gotta question y'all mentality if you gotta say pause every time you give a compliment to a guy. You gotta say pause. Dog, you saying pause a lot. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you really trying to you trying to tell me something? Because I think you might be trying to hit on him. Because I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking you was
Nobody
giving
was
him a
thinking that.
compliment. I wasn't thinking that.
You know what? It makes you. That's why I guess I got my. He be
No, but
like, I'm not.
like I said,
It's just I don't know.
I, I gotta remember who I'm talking to. But I keep trying to tell him. I said, Marky, you don't have to do that with us. We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about it. Now. BVO different. He wanna laugh and joke. That's fine. But when you talking to us, you ain't got to do that. And like I said, I got to understand who I'm talking to. Marky is only 25 years old, so that's around his age. Or those guys are doing it. But guys like Cam and Mace, nigga, y'all niggas is in y'all 40s, damn near 50s. What what the hell you worried about playing pause for? Unless you got something that you trying to hide or somebody gonna bring some pictures out on you later. Well, I mean, Cam, I understand you was down with the whole pink and all that, the pink bedroom, the pink Range Rovers, the pink furs and all that. Maybe you do have to say pause a lot, but Mace, I don't know why you saying pause. You was a pastor. Why are you saying pause?
Oh my God, my loving God. It just kill. You have to be professional. I don't think people understand the definition of that. And a lot of these guys are work. They wealthy for the rest of
No,
their
I'm gonna tell
life.
you.
They're not going to.
I'm gonna
The
tell
rest
you right now,
of
dog.
these guys.
If I do an interview with a guy and he's describing a situation that happened at a site, and I said, give me some of the things that you've been through working in security or whatever, and he's describing a situation, and this man say pause in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, interview's over. I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. You'll hear from my company if you're selected.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's just childish. They acting like a bunch of kids, way too much laughing. It means it's cool to enjoy the show, though, as you should. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I'm not here. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say be like, yo, I'll never listen to that shit. There's certain shit I'll listen to that because it be funny, but then it's annoying. You can't take it somewhere else. You can't leave your platform to go to somebody else's.
You
Then
can't. You definitely
they
can't
say,
do that with me. You cannot do that with me. I can tell you that right now. If we in
like,
an interview and you do that while I'm interviewing you, that interview is over.
You are not getting the
yeah,
job, and thank you for your time, but no thanks.
yeah,
Because I know
like
right then and there, you too playful. So I can't count on you to be serious.
kind of shit.
This is a serious job. This ain't no play job. You don't play security. I see security officers all the time getting taken out because they're not taking their job serious. No sir, you won't be getting taken out on my dime because I was playing around with you in the interview and I said, yeah, I'll go ahead. I like his personality. Nah, nigga, I need to know if you're professional or not. Can you handle the job? I don't care nothing about your personality because I'm not working with you.
It's a lot. And kids, some of you kids don't go. I mean, and it's sad because for a lot of adults, it's coming from them. So y'all got to remember, y'all can't keep giving these kids advice what to do. Y'all the ones that keep pushing it. Y'all got to remember, the younger generation looks at it. What do you think they do? You can't correct them on it because y'all stay doing it. Keep things professional. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But a lot of y'all are not gonna understand that part. Um, Shout out to all the fighters out there, like I said, in Texas right now. Shout out to all the fighters this week. It's fight week, not only professional boxing, but amateur boxing. Shout out to all the fighters that'll be in Gleason's this week, Friday and Saturday. It's going down. So we got a lot of action. I got one of the fighters I might be getting up here to talk to, my brother Gio, who's fighting this Friday at Gleason's. I am going to reach out to him today, and we're going to try to see if we can get something going on the show. Maybe tomorrow or maybe Thursday or something. But we're definitely going to try to get something going. Um, but that's my goal, y'all. Make it to the Olympics, make it to the Nationals, and just keep supporting the youth. That's what it's all about. It's not about me. It's about supporting the youth, and that's what we are going to continue to do. Is support the youth. Keep encouraging these kids to keep fight. To never give up because it's very easy to give up. Temptation is crazy. So let's we just gotta be mindful of that. And we don't want to see these kids put down gloves to pick up weapons. Oh yeah, babe, I'm gonna keep pushing. Oh, believe I had no choice. I have no choice. That's mandatory for me to keep pushing. Um, because if I don't,
Woo!
I'll have to.
It's cold out here
It's only
today.
right though. Because I'm out yesterday, and I'm sitting here saying I'm not. I
Yeah,
swear I'm.
it's 29 degrees.
Dog, I went out there yesterday. I had to go handle some business. I was outside for about maybe 3.5, 4 hours, but I actually wasn't outside. I was sitting in somewhere, and I was like, "Yeah, I can't do this."
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm talking about this.
Barkley,
I'm gonna
get
talk
away
about
from me,
this.
Thong Thong.
Get away from me, Dong Kwong.
Get away from me, Thong Thong.
Think about. Hey, Stevie, you better sit down. And catch one.
Stevie, sit your ass down when you catch one.
How you tell somebody sit down before you catch one? Sit down before you catch one. Because I understood where he was coming from. Stevie, you can't see, so it might get the swing. You can't see where the punches is coming from. You can't see. Shit. Can you imagine getting hit with a blind punch?
that nigga Stevie about to get hit on his blind side, right down the middle.
Yo, shut up. Shut up, Free. Shut up.
Where you get hit? I got hit on my blind side. Nigga, you can't see every side is your blind side. What side was it?
Yeah. Yo, you gotta relax. Oh my
I got
God.
hit on the blind side. Nigga, you blind. You can't see. What side was it?
Mr. Wonder, we're trying to talk to you. Now, Mr. Wonder, what we want to know is, did you see anything? How many people was it, Mr. Wonder? Did you see anything, Mr. Wonder?
Nigga, do you see me? You talking about did I see anything? Do you see me? If you see me, you see that I can't see shit.
Yo, oh, we gotta
Hey,
relax, yo.
hey, Crush. They said Stevie Wonder got into a car accident and got hit on the blind side.
Oh man, listen, let me speak. Oh man, this he pulled he pulled the glasses off to see the door.
Stevie Wonder is the only person that can do anything in the dark. No matter what it is, he can do it in the dark.
That nigga do everything in the dark. He can read that in the dark and everything.
Yeah, Jamie said, "Yo, so that's Stevie before you catch one." I couldn't have been there that day. Like I could. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall, but I couldn't have been there that day when that was going on because I
That
could have
nigga
been in
say,
the building.
"This
But
is what I'm doing for you catch one."
like when Cisco was there, and I'm hearing Mike tell him, "Get away from me, thong song," I would have died right there. I would have died literally. Hearing Jamie Foxx say, hearing Jamie Foxx say, "Sit down, Stevie, before you catch one," I'd have lost it right there. I'd have lost it right there.
Nigga just go walk in
I'd
the
have
door.
had,
Hey, Mike, get away from me, thong thong.
I'd have lost it right there, yo. I tell you,
Uh,
I'd have been like, yo, I got to get out the building.
I
Wherever
wonder how
I was
it
like, I
would.
got.
I wish I could just spend a single day with Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and Eddie Murphy. Just one whole day. Just spend a whole day with them. I will be.
You, that's too much, man. That's too much. You ask a lot, bro. You might be asking for too much. That's a lot. That's so much that
You said that's a lot.
uh that's a lot, bro. You
That's right
talking
down.
about
That's right down my alley.
you ain't gonna stop laughing.
You act like I stopped laughing now.
No, you don't, but that's a lot, bro. You talking
That's
about
what I do.
taking
What I do is laugh.
you talking about taking some of the most funniest dudes in America. Oh man, that's a lot, bro. Lord have mercy, that's a lot. I mean, you are not gonna be able to be around them and keep a straight face. It's gonna be hard to keep a straight face. Oh man, that's just too much, man. Um, yeah, but like I said, man, smash that like button. Good morning to all y'all, man. Y'all just coming in. Welcome.
Put your ass down. You heard what happened to the last two security guards. You ain't even hear what happened to the last two security guards. So how the fuck am I going to hear?
Get away from me, thong thong.
Man, don't make that man pump you up to get your ass. You heard what happened to the last two security guards. You ain't even hear what happened to
It's
the last two security guards.
what, Sunday?
Today is
Damn, was it
Tuesday.
Sunday? I think me and Tiff. I told Tiff that's become one of my favorite movies to watch for Christmas. That's becoming one of my favorite. I'm into watching it again too. It's starting to become one of my movies. It's that it's Friday and it's the Christmas Story. Those are movies, man. That's one of my movies, man. I'm gonna end up watching it. I might end up watching it on Christmas again. Times.
You come up, I need to watch that. But if you haven't watched that, you better watch it. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. I need to watch that. If you haven't watched that,
That you need to watch. You're saying you need to watch it
when
for
you
us. You haven't seen.
no, when you say I need to watch it, it's like you never seen it before. Maybe she's saying I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I hope that's what she's saying. Yeah, send it to you before you catch one. My mom's favorite is It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, I don't know about that one. She said, I've seen it. Shut up. um, at some point, I got to reach out to one of my coaches. I got to call him back today. I think I'm going to get one of my coaches on the live. Not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to bring a coach up. I'm gonna reach out to one of the coaches. Like,
Who you tell her shut up, Thong Thong?
get away from the song.
Who you tell her shut up, Thong Thong?
You don't want to take a picture with me. You want to put me back in jail. Yeah, you gotta leave Mike alone. He said Duck Watch is really good. It's a Wonderful Life. That's what it's called. It's on net. What is it? What is it? Netflix? Is it Lifetime? Because you know it be all these different kind of movies. Netflix or Lifetime?
Who watching
Yeah, I'm
Netflix on Lifetime?
gonna go for CJ today. Maybe I'll get them on so you let me. She said you freaky free.
Listen,
Oh
listen,
man.
listen, listen, Juicy Bay. Stop playing with me, Juicy Bay.
Uh oh. Y'all too, man. Y'all too. Oh, I
You know,
smell like
like Juicy J. No, hold on, I just thought about it. How you come up with a name? That's your rapper name, Juicy J.
18.
What's really going on? What's really going on? Let me know.
Where you at? Where you at?
I'm in Family Dollar right now.
Okay. Oh,
I'm doing a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
reach
of
out to one.
dashing. I'm dashing through the snow, and no one knows what to see. And I'm like, yesterday, back up is gonna be ball juice everywhere.
That's what makes that movie so comical, man. I just wish they came back and did another one before everybody started passing, man. That pissed me off. They should have been had. They should have been had one before everybody started passing. I love old Hollywood movies. Mom got me watching. Oh yeah, everybody has something that they watch that goes back. My uncle would have me watch them old Western movies, and I like them shits too. The old Western movies, classic. Yeah, I'm a boy, Damon. I like when he came to the bathroom, he was like, "Wait, I'm not even in the phone book." That shit was funny. I'm telling you, Cat Williams played a big role in that movie being as funny as it was. And just to have Mike Epps, who's naturally funny,
He thought you were just gonna come in here and take it, huh, Damien? That nigga said
yeah,
you
so
thought you were just gonna come in here and take it. That's what happened.
yeah,
When that when that nigga said that part right there, I lost it. That nigga said, you thought you were just gonna come in here and take it, huh, David?
yeah.
I'm a boy.
Oh, you know me, Vay. I'm a damn good sniper. You know me, brother. You know I play that. I get you up out of here real quick. Told you this ain't the channel for it. I'm gonna be on my bullshit for the new year, but my shit starts now. Yeah, I'm a good sniper.
That joint had
Please
me
believe that.
jumping. You thought you were just gonna come in here and take it, huh, David?
Yeah.
Grab these
Watch
flies.
day.
I am not grabbing those flies. Yes, you is. No, I ain't. Yes, you is. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Let these flies go.
But
You grab one, two, grab a handful. Yes, please. Grab a handful. Three. And then two off.
I'm always gonna be on one, Vay. I'm always paying. I hate when people come in here and act. And I've seen that idiot before when he go, "Oh, what do you guys do for a living? You look high as fuck, man. Shut up." I seen that person before. And they don't realize every time they come in here, I'm gonna get their ass out of here.
You said what you guys do for a living? What?
Every
He
time
said,
they walk, don't
what
worry
we
about
do for a
it.
living, we shoot your ass. That's what we do. Hi, you gone. To the trash can you go. We are
I just
garbage
show
men. We
anybody.
take out the trash, and you have been dumped. We garbage men. We take out the trash, and you've been dumped. You
Always
got
been
your
told
answer.
people for. I throw people on my channel for a living. That's what I do. That's what I do. So if you don't know, now you know. But like I said, shout out to all the amateurs out there in Texas, out there doing your thing. Best of luck with y'all. Wish I was out there with y'all.
Ah,
Um, looking forward to next year. Definitely looking
Woo!
forward to next year. Uh, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I got my next live already set up. Got my next live already set up today. So, I just looked at Deja's green face. Marissa saying, um, let's get this next. I think tomorrow I'm coming back and talk about that. Um, because right now, as far as this week, besides the protector and all that, there's nothing else really going on. But that's something I want to touch bases on. This Carissa Shields and um Green. I think I might come back tomorrow morning with that.
I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Hey, Clarence, I want to say the look that was on your face when you found out about the whole situation of the transformer had me crying. That joy, you went from laughing and joking to, to looking like somebody just passed away. You like, oh, so five. How was the Cowboys? Ah, that joy had me dying. That nigga said,
That shit
"Fine,
was
you ain't, I mean, what's really good, fine?" That nigga said, "Look," he was like, that nigga five kept saying, "I know, I know, I know." I was dying. I was dying. I was like, this joint is too funny. I was dying. I was ah. But the funny thing about it was, I said when Ray was like, all I heard was G5. He looked good. That nigga G5 said, no, 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 the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Ah! You know, you scared when a nigga give you a comment, man. You say, no, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Appreciate it. Say, G5, you look good. No, the fuck I don't. You
So you ain't never want to be ugly until that time. All other times you violent, man. I'm a handsome black man. Man, they say, G-Boy, you look good. No, the fuck I don't.
crazy, yo. He said, "There, be good. Look,
Y'all niggas be having me crying, boy. That joint had me crying. I was like, wow.
though." I'm like,
That's fucked up when you make a nigga don't want to have confidence about himself. Most niggas want to be the handsomest nigga in the room. Not at that room. That room, no. I want to be the ugliest nigga in the room. Oh, nigga, you don't even look good. Thank you. Thank you very much. How a nigga give you how a nigga giving you compliment give you low self esteem? A nigga give you a compliment, you automatically have a low self esteem. Nigga, you look good. No, the fuck I don't. I'm an ugly ass nigga. You instantly got low self esteem like a mother.
Yo, shut up.
Oh,
Yo,
oh. Oh. I'm just saying. That's how it is. Said your arms look good and everything. Uh, that nigga five. That was five fault. He showed his abs.
yeah, that was nasty work. That, that was nasty work. I was sitting there like, yo, my loving God. When I got
Why y'all think I'm always on here and I always mention about my wife, even when they ain't got no conversation to do with my wife? I let it be known, nigga, I'm married. Don't come at me. I don't know who's out here in these daggone
please,
YouTube streets. I
please.
don't know who's
That's
in
my
these YouTube streets, but don't come at me.
please. Leave me alone. I'm good. Shit, leave me alone, bruh. Cause the that shit that y'all got going on, be crazy.
Oh, that should be funny as hell. Oh, what you got? What you got going on for the rest of the day, Clarence?
I'm supposed to be. I'm about to see if I can handle this shit another way without me having to go in and go sit where I gotta go sit. Cause I have no time to be waiting somewhere 3 or 4 hours and nothing happens. So I'm about to handle what I gotta handle a different way. If I don't really have to go out, I don't have to go out there. You know, I'm not the type of person who like to go out just to go out. You know, unless it's summertime and it's a nice day, that's something different. Um, other than that, yeah,
I saw
I'm
that
just
nigga.
gonna.
I saw that nigga G5. I said, "You want it by popular demand, D5?" He said, "No, the fuck I'm not."
Listen, you know what? If you tell that to me, right? If you tell, like I said, it's gonna be in these YouTube streets. There's no such thing as getting one kind of person on here. YouTube is body from nationalities, that different sectionalities. You know, we don't. You know, it is what it is. Hey, but that just was mind blowing because way, and when you're saluting them the way you're supposed to be saluted is what you see their name is, and then you find out some other shit, and now you like, whoa, 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 whoa. When the hell is somebody gonna drop that info off?
Hey, the bad thing about it is niggas saluting with the wrong arm. They saluting with their third arm.
Oh man, yo, look. God darn, about to play them type of games. I'm not playing them type of games, bro. Just be real. I'm not playing them things, bro. No, sir.
I remember
He
when
said, close up.
I first seen him. That nigga turned his camera on one time. I think we was at Stormy's channel. He turned his camera in the DM. I said, "Is that what I think it is? That's transform." Vay was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Man, tell that nigga don't turn his camera back on ever again." That shit scared the fuck out of me. Vay was laughing like shit. Vay was laughing like shit. I like tell that nigga don't turn that camera on no more. That shit scared me.
That's crazy. Damn. Got to be more careful. Yeah, definitely shout out to my
And
beautiful wife. Shit.
anytime that nigga goatee is shaped up better than mine, you don't need to turn your camera on no more.
You kidding me? Oh, to be more careful. That's to be.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. Shout out to
I
all
had,
fighters out in the nationals.
I had Bay in the
Jesus.
DM quick. I had, I hit her ass quick. I was like, "Is that what I think it is?" She was like, "Yes, it is."
Crazy. Crazy. That is super crazy.
That's what I say. I need to see some people without the avatar. I need to see your real face. I need to see who I'm talking to sometimes.
Yeah.
It's all right if you show it one quick time and that's it. At least I know. Okay, I know who this is. But if I never see your face and you just talking behind an avatar, it makes me question things. I'm like, hold up. I gotta, I gotta wonder. Like Picasso. Picasso, I know he a dude, but I don't know what Picasso actually looks like. I don't even know what Picasso sounds like. No, I do. I do know what Picasso sounds like. I don't know what he looked like. I heard Picasso, just never seen him.
Yeah. You know how they say some people, how they say it, I forgot. It seems like nowadays people want to be heard but not seen. You know? So, oh yeah, the cartoon, yeah, Vay. Yeah, that's the picture everybody go crazy over. And even though it's like cartoon version, everybody see that picture of Vay, they like, yeah, we want to see Vay in New York. I'm like, huh? Well, y'all got to talk to Vay about that. That's on Vay.
They gonna be at the cookout for the entire time. They were like, damn, they didn't even come through. And she was like, yes, I was. Y'all just didn't know that was me. I was there the whole time.
That's gonna be messed up. That's gonna be messed up. Dudes would be pissed as hell. Like she was sitting there the entire time. You didn't see her. You didn't hear the laugh. You can't you can't walk past that laugh. That laugh is memorable,
All
and
you
it's
gotta
not.
do is wait for the ad lib. When you hear her say, "Mm-hmm," then you know it's me. You know it's her.
Yeah.
That's all
Nah,
you gotta do. Wait for the ad lib.
she walk in the park talking about what's up, Dub. I'm gonna be like, babe, my Alabama slash LA sister. What's up, babe? Because when she say duck, she be saying she's the only one that can really say duck and make that shit sound good. I'm like, everybody be like, yo, what up, Doug Zone, or what up, Doug? She be like, what's up?
She gonna
I'm
say,
like,
"What's
oh,
going?" She always pause when she say my name. She be like, "Hey, what's going on, Danger D?" Or she'll say, "Freaky D." She always pause when she say mine. She's like, "Hey, what's going on, Danger D?"
yeah, Dane D. Yo, free, you got all kinds of names before this year ended.
Huh?
You got all kinds of names before the year ended. You got about just about every type of damn name.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm a man of many hats.
Duh. You stupid. I noticed that. I said, my man Free got like 100,000 freaking names, man.
I mean, I'm Danger D. I'm Freaky Free. Uh, I'm D Free. I'm Free. I'm D. I'm Dwayne. I'm Boxing Matchup. I'm Puerto Rican Prince. Hey, I
Yeah.
got a bunch of different names. Oh, that joint was funny when that nigga Reyes came in yesterday, day before yesterday. Yeah, what's going on, BBO? Puerto Rican Prince. I bust out laughing.
That's crazy. When, yeah, Darkwing Duck. She be calling me Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, you're a Darkwing Duck.
You be called DC Darknesses. That shit be funny. That'd be fun though.
Yeah, Freezy too.
You be like, what's going on, Darknesses? I'm over here rolling. Shout out to my man BC. Shout out to Tay, Rosetta, Angie, dropping that T. Whoever's not up here. Shout outs to all y'all. Shout outs to the family. I got that from Prize. Yeah. Shout outs to everybody. That's moving. I ain't gonna, I'm probably gonna be watching these. I don't know because national start. I'm about to call Coach CJ and ask him what time these national starts, so I can start watching up, keeping up with it. Because I'm gonna definitely come back and talk about it, and I might try to get him on the show, not today, but probably tomorrow if I can. Get back to doing these interviews and all that. You know, what I mean, being that I'm getting deep into YouTube now, I'm deeper into YouTube than I ever was before. So
Oh, okay.
I just keep doing what I'm doing.
All right.
Which is a good thing for you because you and I've seen where I come from. Y'all see I started from Jesus. Ask me if you think I would ever be absolute. So to be able to do what I'm doing, God is good. And see, the only way y'all gonna be on here is to be yourselves and not to be what somebody else wants you to be. Because it seemed like know it's hard for people to be themselves. I got this far just being myself, and also the help of a lot of true supporters.
Yeah, yeah,
Be
yeah.
yourself, man. That's all you gotta do is be yourself, and God will take care of the rest.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started my channel, I didn't think I was gonna be interviewing these fighters like that. I definitely didn't think I was ever gonna be interviewing uh Stitch, the Cut Man. I damn sure
Yeah,
didn't think I was gonna be interviewing him.
yeah, which is crazy because if you look at the people that we got to talk to, right? Even come to my Instagram, because people don't realize I got hot before even coming to the YouTube. No disrespect, right? Go down the list of people I've got to talk to on Instagram, and they weren't even interviews free. It wasn't nothing that I set up. These were people who came up on their own. You understand? From Darnell Boone, Diesel, Antonio Tarver, Shannon Brill, Zach. You cannot, you gotta damn near make appointments to talk to these fucking people.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that Keith Thurman knew who I was until I bumped into him and I seen him and I was like, "Hey, Keith Thurman." He was like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" I was like, "Hey, no." He said, "Man, I seen the show. I seen the show." I was like, "Man, why you ain't fight Mario or Ugas?" He like, "Man, Ugas didn't want to fight me."
Mario, no, he said, why didn't you fight Ugas? Because he had already fought Mario Barrio. I was like, why didn't you fight Ugas? And he said Ugas didn't want to fight me. So he ended up fighting Mario Barrio.
Oh, oh, VO man. I'm expecting you to be up here on January 30th in that BVO.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
D Free, you coming
I'm
up?
not making that trip for the 10th. I said I'd rather be up there for the Shakur
Um,
and the To.
the crazy thing is, I'm gonna still try to make that one. Ain't no credentials for it, but I'm gonna call Keith. Keith got tickets, so I'm gonna holler at him about tickets. And since that's the day after my birthday, I might just go ahead and just go over there and do that. There's actually an amateur show for my birthday. I don't know. I might see where that's at, and I might just do that. But I'm definitely see. I'm not trying to go for no ticket now. I think the 11th they coming out with tickets for it, and I'm like, this might go fast. I'm not trying to wait to get it. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait to get it
Matter of
because I
fact,
want to see if they're gonna be cheaper.
I need to purchase my ticket now for the uh the To and Shakur fight. But see, I don't want to purchase my damn ticket and these niggas end up not fighting. Something happens, somebody get injured, and the fight is called off. I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, I said that yesterday when I this has been a year where if you didn't make weight, a lot of cats, especially not this one. Darn it, it's a $600 fight. That's the only part that sucks. I mean, you gonna spend money, BBO. You gonna spend money, baby boy. You gonna spend money now. And now, not only that, you gotta stay in the hotel, right? You gotta eat. You gotta add all that shit. Plus buying the damn ticket for the fight, which that's not gonna be freaking cheap. And they're not fighting in the theater. They're fighting in the big house.
That nigga said it's a $600 flight round trip. God damn, that costs more than what it cost me to go to Texas. Texas, my
This is
round trip ticket was like $550, and that's a
look,
longer
man.
flight.
That's why I be like, so that's why.
Well,
But you know what
I
though?
wouldn't be I
This
wouldn't
is
be
the reason
flying
why
anywhere.
people
I'd be
can't.
driving.
That's why people can't tell you nothing about spending money to get to these places. You know what I mean? When you gotta, I don't care if you driving, getting on Greyhound or Amtrak, it costs. You look at it. Some traveling arrangements are cheaper than
Hey,
others, but either way, you still got to spend money.
but you know what? Oh, well, that would be next year. That wouldn't be this year. That would be next year. But BVO, now that you monetize those fights and those trips that you're taking to the fights, you can write them off as taxes.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
write them off. You're
And why you
monetized now.
And while you at it, BBO, being that you got monetized, this is the great opportunity for you to go live and tell people about New Roy Rogers that you just opened back up across the street from Madison Square Garden. This is a good time to
Wow.
great time to let people
Wow.
know that
That nigga said the new
it's
Roy.
something
That
big.
nigga said the new Roy Rogers. Ah!
Yeah, New Roy Rogers that you just opened up. Yes,
That nigga said the new
yes,
Roy
yes.
Rogers. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm not. I damn sure ain't taking no flight to New York when I know I can drive up there.
BBO,
The
I might
worst.
do it this
I mean, the
time.
only thing I might do is take a train up there if I don't feel like driving. But I'm damn sure ain't taking no flight.
Hell no. Well, what would it cost you to come to New York? That shouldn't cost you too much, right? I mean, you don't need to
Oh,
fly.
for for me,
Yeah, for you.
for me, a round trip to New York and back is probably maybe like $100 because it ain't nothing but like a 45-minute flight.
Oh shit, man, you could drop that.
I mean,
You rather
yeah, I
drop?
mean, it took me.
You,
It was a 2 hour. It was a 2.5 hour flight for me to fly from DC to Texas. So from flying from DC, excuse me, from DC to New York, that's like a 45-minute flight. If that, it's probably like a 45-minute flight. So it's probably number like 100 and some odd dollars.
oh, well, relations, BBO. All jokes aside, yeah, like you said, that could be a tax write-off. You monetize, you do things.
He said,
I'm a couple
he
inches.
said,
I'm a couple of steps. I'm a couple steps away.
the nigga said,
Movie
I
on
see
TV,
you got a
honey.
new movie on Tubi, The Honey Butter Boys.
Well, thank, well, listen, BBO. Thanks to your slick, greasy hands, you made that happen. You produced it. You directed. So thank you, sir.
Honey Butter
Thank
Boy.
you. Your pen that you write with is made out of cotton candy. The hell you talking about? Thank you, yo. You helped direct the movie. Like, thank you, sir. Nah, but this, congratulations on that, man. And see, the beautiful thing about it's being monetized is beautiful, man, because it's not even just about making the money; it's about opportunities. And when you're traveling and spending money going to these places, it's easy, man. Like somebody I know that was working with Fight Hype and Fight Hub was just like, yo, you supposed to be spending a certain amount of money to get these places, and they're supposed to take care of you. And sometimes that's not the case. So if you end up coming out your pocket spending all this money anyway, why should I work for anybody? I might as well just continue to work for myself, right? I mean, that makes no sense. And that's what we got to do. We got to just be like, you know what? We don't need to team up with nobody. We can work for ourselves. Because if somebody's not going to do their part and you're going to end up spending more money than you're supposed to, you might as well just go ahead and work for yourself. No,
Yeah.
hopefully I can travel, like you said, a tax write-off. Hopefully, if I can travel when I'm going to the Nationals or the Olympics or any amateur show out of town, it's a tax write-off, man. I'm hoping so because I want to definitely put my whole into being there at these amateur shows. Man. So Something that I'm working on, man. I got to get to this show Friday, man. I don't want to. I ain't go. I don't want to go, but I got to go. I've been quiet with the shows this year. Last,
All right, all right. Trey Songz. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right
oh,
now. I don't
I
want to
gotta
go,
go. I gotta
but I
go,
gotta
man.
go.
I don't want to go, but I gotta go. Well, it's not even. It doesn't even become I don't want to go. It's just that it's. I mean, motherfuckers just. Oh no, I
All right,
don't
Trey
want to
Songz.
leave, but I can go right now. Hey, funny though, because that's actually one of my favorite songs by him. Out of all the songs he got a lot of shit. Trey Songz got a lot of
Yeah,
this,
that's
man.
one of my
People be
favorites
sleeping.
too. That's one of my
That's one of my
favorites too.
favorite. You know what? When we used to be in the club, that's the shit they used to play to get us out. That's when they played that, you knew it was time to go home. Probably the fellas was getting their grind on. Like usually fellas would be like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm out the club. Man, they see that one woman they want and they play that Trey song shit. And the DJ they keep getting people out. You ain't getting people out. Get people get ready to walk off the dance floor. They hear that Trey song shit come on. Man, shit, they grabbing something. Cause I know I was. First time I heard that shit, I had Tiff when me and
Keith
Tiff really started
Strawberry.
hanging around. Me and Tiff started hanging around each other and they played that shit. I said, shit up. I said, I don't want to leave. She said, you ain't got it. You gonna come to my house. Man, that was the first fucking thing Tiff could have said to me. I said, oh, really? Okay. Well, fellas, I want to go, but I'm out. Get that. Woman tell you to come on, let's go home. You go home. Well, how's free?
Yo,
How Mrs. Free?
she good. She in the house sleeping now. She just got home from work. She in the house going to sleep. I said, you need anything
Damn.
before I leave out? She was like, nah, just bring me some lunch back when you come back home. I'm like, all right. But I'm gonna be out to about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
When do you
Huh?
get rest, brother? When do you get rest?
When I get in the house at like 3 o'clock, I lay down, go to sleep till about 6 or 7 when I know. Well, I sleep till probably like around 7. I know that we about to do a live with BBO, so I wake up, get ready for the live. That's why a lot of times you'll see me come on a live with a tank top on because I had just got up maybe like a half an hour or an hour ago. So I ain't putting no clothes on. I just got my tank top on, my sweatpants, and then I'm about to get ready to get dressed to leave out to take my wife to work.
So the tickets come out Thursday free, so keep that in mind. If you get if you're getting them. I can't do shit right now. I probably have to wait till around my birthday to cop my ticket. I know I'm gonna have to wait. I know for sure I'm gonna have to wait. That ain't gonna happen now. And I'm gonna still try to end up going to January 10th joint. I'm gonna try to go to both of them. Ain't no credentials for those though. I might have to talk to Keith, man. See if I can if he can get easy if I can ease up in there with him. I'm gonna call him today. Be like, yo, man, ain't no credentials for that
Yeah,
shit.
I need to get. I need to have Thomas holler at somebody for me, cause for the tickets, I'm gonna see, cause I don't want to sit way up in the daggone in a upper deck. I'm trying to be down by the ringside somewhere. You said what? I ain't trying to be in the upper deck. I'm trying to sit close to ringside. But I know for that fight, ringside tickets are going to be somewhere around the $1,500 mark. Now I can go ahead and pay for it because that would be a birthday present to me, but I ain't trying to pay that much for a fight. I ain't trying. I ain't got the dough like that. I mean, I got it, but I ain't got it to spend on a fight. That I could be spending towards something else that's a little more useful. Because I mean, I could pay for the fight and get her, but I got things I gotta get done. I got things I gotta do.
As you
I'm
know,
trying to get a new.
I
I'm trying
guess
to
they
get a
won't
new vehicle. Trying to get a new vehicle.
go to the press conference. I just put in for the fucking. I just commented that yesterday. I said, "Damn, I hope it ain't too late." Far as them answering me, but the press conference is tomorrow. I'm like, man, be in the garden. So I'm shit. Keep my fingers crossed. I hope they answer me. They probably tell us who, at least one or two of the people that'll be on the undercard, because the undercard gonna have to be something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new vehicle. Around income tax time. I always do it around income tax time because I get a nice bulk of money back, so I can put down a good down payment.
I'm not. I'm gonna need you to cash at me that good.
Nigga, I'm gonna cash after you $2.15. What? It's better than nothing. It's you're $2.15 richer than you was prior to getting it.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I'm a friend to help you buy a daggone cheeseburger.
I don't want no damn cheeseburger.
Or then fine, go starve then. I don't care.
No, that's crazy, yo. That is crazy. That is crazy, Free.
I'm trying to
Crazy.
help put food in your stomach. But that's fine. You don't want to eat, then stop. Okay.
Crazy. That's that that's that nasty, Free.
No, but
That is
yeah,
crazy.
I'm looking at two vehicles that I'm trying to get. Um, so that's why I say I have the money to do it, but when I buy brand new vehicles, I try to pay like close to half of it up front, so my down payment, so my monthly payments on my car is like 150, maybe $200 a month. I ain't trying to pay no $300-400 uh car payment. Some dudes be paying $300-400. I'm not trying to pay that. I'm trying to pay like 250, maybe 150.
Yo, AdSense on YouTube. What is that? It said the AdSense for YouTube. Is that like a payment plan or something?
The who?
It's called AdSense. Like when you go on your YouTube studio,
Uh huh.
like yeah, and when you what is it? Where you press where it got the money sign it, and it goes to you. It tells you how to I guess how you get paid and all that, how
Yeah.
that goes and all. I'm reading something that says AdSense.
The ads.
Add the yeah the no it's YouTube account. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? What the fuck did I do? Did all right. Sorry, y'all. I'm in my
Studios, y'all. I'm
You
just
said
checking, checking the
as
stuff.
take.
What's up, Tay Tay? My Long Island sister. Tay Tay. What's up, Tay? What's the deal, Tay?
How you doing?
Every everybody
Uh-huh.
work this
Thank you.
morning. Everybody at work getting it. I have it, y'all. Okay, yeah, I know it had something to do with being monetized. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yes, sign up for AdSense for YouTube. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, has everything to do with being monetized. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So when we gonna see Tay Tay and Vay Vay show?
Say that again.
I said, when we gonna see Tay Tay and Vay Vay do a show?
Oh, I don't know. No, maybe it might be in JJ.
You say something wrong with you, free.
I don't know. I don't know. You have to hear what they say.
You said play. You said to play. I think. What do you mean to play? You mean what you trying to say to play? I don't know, but we're gonna get the ball rolling on this. We're gonna get the bowling rolling on this, buddy. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Hmm.
Oh, hard work, man. It feels good when you know you earned it. It feels damn good. I think. Oh, you think it's for the ads to play? Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it's basically where to place your ads at in your live or in your video.
She said we gotta talk to see if we have chemistry. Y'all do chemistry. Y'all both got one sounds like a lady from Police Academy, the other one sounds like Michelle. That's the chemistry right there.
He said one of y'all sound like the lady from Police Academy. Not the Police Academy.
Yeah, yeah. That's Bay right there, though. Yo, hold on, that's Bay. Now look at the lady from the Police Academy. Tell me that's not Bay. That's Bay. I just thought about it now. Bay is the fucking lady from the Police Academy. Now look how dark the lady is, and then go look at the picture of Bay.
Yes, you do.
And that little ugly lady.
She
That lady
do.
was an ugly lady. That lady had a soft voice until you pissed her off. When you pissed her off, then that lady, you that's Bay right there. You got to
Ah,
piss
what the
when you
right
piss
there?
off. Yo, when you piss Bay off, then you're gonna hear her when you piss her off.
That's just like Michelle A. When Michelle A sing, you hear her real voice, but
Oh my God.
she talks like that because she said it was from her childhood, and she just started talking like that. She never broke out of it. But when she
But let me
sings,
tell you something.
you hear her real
Voice
voice.
that let me tell you something. That voice though, like she said, a lot of people made fun of her. But she said when she got in that booth, Dr. Dre and all of them looked at her like, where the hell did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? I guess they was expecting to go, oh God, she talks like that. I can only imagine her singing. This is gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
My voice. She said my voice is deep when I get mad. I bet you it do, man.
Oh no, you ain't going nowhere.
Uh-huh. I told you I get a little crazy.
You ain't going nowhere.
That movie was so damn funny. That movie was hilarious. And Sean, look, Marlon screaming, ah! I said, look at this. That movie was hilarious, man. Hilarious. Oh
You
God, I
was
got
remember? I know you. I'm gonna get you, sucker. You was whistling, Willie, come get this bitch off me. Yeah, now hurry up before
yeah.
she wake up.
Oh my God, that movie right there is still to the day in 2020.
Boy, it's a good thing you came. Yeah, because I heard you screaming. I wasn't screaming. Huh? I heard you screaming. I wasn't screaming. I was whistling. You was whistling. So you was whistling, Willie, come help get this bitch off me? Yeah, now hurry up before she
The
wake
first,
up.
the first movie is "Won't Be a Minute Without Drinking Your Hood" in South Central, and the second one that Free was just talking about was "I'ma Get You Sucker," which is a classic, which is on you right now. In this house, no matter how many times we watched that, we be in this house in tears. Like when he's like in the beginning when they had when they got his brother and he was there with all the chains on. He said, "Oh my God, how did he go to the bathroom and stuff?" I was over there dying.
And then, so
He
you
laid
was
down
whistling, Willie, come get this bitch off me. Yeah, now hurry up before she wake up. Ah!
Oh God.
He said, yeah, because the soldier dude came in. What soldier dude? The dude, the fucking dude. I don't know. Oh, you talking about the soldier dude? Yeah, the soldier dude.
No.
Them niggas is stupid.
Yo, for real. But
He
you know what though?
said, and yeah, and then he shot me. He ain't shoot you. Where you get a stupid ass line like that from? From you. He
Yeah.
said, he
Yeah.
ain't shoot you. Where you get a stupid ass line like that from? From you.
But hold on, how you say for real? Oh my God.
Oh, that
Yo,
shit
that
is
movie is
stupid as hell. Y'all got
listen,
if y'all never seen
everybody.
I'm gonna get you sucker, dog, y'all gotta watch that. That shit is hilarious. That shit is
Yo,
Damian Wayans and Marlon Wayans and what's my man Dwayne Wade from A Different World. That
yeah,
shit is
yeah,
funny as fuck.
yeah. You know what I like about that time? Everybody looked out like our people looked out for each other back then. Like a lot of people that you seen in that movie went on to great things.
Yeah,
But I like how Keenan always looked out his brothers and his sister was good. I love how he. A lot of them are still eating on stuff they did years ago. So when you don't see them do anything, I'm like Wayne's ain't got to do nothing.
I mean, they had Isaac Hayes in there. They had Jim Brown in there.
Come on now.
Um, and Anton, what's his name? The
Yeah, I know
old
you're talking
cat.
about. I can't pronounce it right, but you had Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock was in there.
Come on now.
Uh, the Kung Fu Jack. I mean Kung Fu Joe.
Oh
Uh,
man, which the little, the
it
little,
was
the little,
it
the
was.
little, the little
Oh
short
yeah, the
guy.
Lord, the Lord, the Lord,
Yeah,
the Lord dude that jumped his ass.
yeah, yeah. When he
He
was
took my dad on money.
coming,
That was gonna buy a scooter pie with that. I was gonna buy a scooter pie with that money.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's the way he took care of his family though. I respect that, and that's what you do. You put people on. It's just like in this YouTube, you know, put people on, man. Everybody eats. Everybody eats. But that's what I loved
Yeah.
about it, man. People don't do that like that no more. You know, Keenan could have took all his information and kept it to himself if he wanted to, and not told nobody nothing. How about I don't help anybody and I just look out for me? He could have did that. He
Yep.
put people in position. He put people in positions to eat, and a lot of people. Let's keep it real. Half of the people that was on the living color wouldn't have known who the hell he were, and we're not even just talking about his family. We just talking about other people. Hell, they were just because of the strength of a living color. We were like, oh, now I know him. I know David Allegria, Tommy Davidson, Jim Carrey. Oh yeah, I know them. Man, they from a living color. And I think around the time, correct me if I'm wrong, before Living Color ended,
Huh?
I think before Living Color ended, before the show was off the air, right?
Uh huh.
Didn't Tommy, didn't Damon and David Allegria, they went on and did Blank Man. I think Living Color was still going on. They did Blank Man.
Yeah.
See? On. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Did Tommy Davidson not go on to do strictly business while Living Color was still going on?
I think they did. I think they did Blank Man and Booty Call with Tommy Davidson and Jamie Foxx.
Just saying though. So
I
it
think
was
they did Booty Call during the same time that In Living Color was still going on. I know for a
so
fact when In Living Color was still going on, they did Pet Detective, the very first one.
yeah. So you know they was getting more than one income. Thank you, babe. My allergies be crazy at this all time at this time. So they went on to do a lot of things. So man, a lot of them today are good, man. But that's what it's about, y'all. Putting your people on. Our people today, man, selfish. Won't tell you nothing. They won't tell you nothing, man. Just let you find out for yourself. I ain't got no time to be passing you D free no info. Y'all gonna have to find that out yourself because I might be passing y'all something that I pass it to y'all. Y'all mess around. Crazy, man. And that's what separates us from a lot of other people. We're not afraid to share. We're not afraid to share the
You
info.
know, I was thinking about a plot on I'm gonna get you sucker when the nigga ran into the dude to help him out to get the people back for his brother's death, And he showed him a picture of his mother. He said, "Oh yeah, I remember her." He said, "Yeah, that was the love of my life. She used to do this thing with her mom." He's like, "Hey man, that's my mother." He's like, "Oh, my bad. Hold up. You ain't trying to drop no daggone child on me or nothing like that." He's like, "Nah, man, I'm just coming to ask you for some help." He was like, "Man, yeah, she used to do this wild thing with her mom." He's like, "Hey man, that's my mother."
Hey, he checked that real quick. Like, my mom's man, watch your mouth. It be like that, man. Cause we all know, she was bad. She was bad back in her days, though.
Ham Grill.
I mean, them good,
Oh, Florida.
man. Back in them good time days, ain't nobody gonna tell me they wouldn't get to her. You got to be out your rabbit mind.
Yeah.
Gotta be out your rabbit mind. What? And she had no kids and she was single. She didn't get a child until she adopted Penny. Oh shit, it'd have been on and popping. Crazy. Florida, one of those ones that walk out the building. No, Florida, what's up, man? When are you gonna hook up? And if you ain't got nothing going on, she ain't even trying to give you the time of day. Wasn't gonna happen. That was now you can get a and then get a woman to do anything with you.
All you gotta do is show a female picture of some money. They ready to get with you. They don't know if you got
Man,
the money or not.
my God, and they have like, and not all. Some of them don't have no morals. Jesus. Oh, he got all the weed. He got a bottle of any. Come on, girl. We're gonna
I
drink it up
remember,
until ain't nothing.
I remember a dude was trying to talk to my stepdaughter, and I guess she was talking to him on Instagram or whatever have you. So he came to see her at work, and I was coming to pick her up. And so I walked up in the joint, and everybody like, "Diamond, your father here." And so she came up, and the dude was talking to her, whatever. And I'm looking at him, and she was like, "Yeah, this my stepfather right here, or whatever." He said, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "What's going on?" And so he went out to his car. I was like, "That's who you talking to?" She's like, "Nah, he's a friend. I talked to him such and such." I was like, "That nigga riding around in a bucket." She's like, "Nah, he got money. He getting his car fixed. That's his sports car." I'm like, "Man, you believe that shit?" I said, "When have you seen him with his car?" She like, "I ain't never seen him with the car. I seen him with pictures and on Instagram or whatever." But I'm like, "Don't believe that shit. Them niggas tell you anything. You don't know that nigga."
No, no. Some of the a lot of these dudes are full of it, especially the young ones. They be full of it. They be
You don't know
full of
that
it,
nigga from
man.
a can of paint. That nigga tell you anything just to get them draws.
Yeah, yeah. We was watching this the other day. Me and Tef with the school. He hollered at the girl, and we thinking, a drug trafficking girl. They kidnapping girls and taking them. Boy, you got to be more careful about who you meet. You got all these dudes that don't be in college, but always end up at college events. And you like, what the hell? What the hell you here for, dude? What you here for? You go to this school? Nah, but I support college kids. What? Man, if you don't show goofy ass out of here talking about you support college kids. No, work like that. Somebody in high school can't be at a high school event telling you I support high school kids. Nigga, if you don't have a reason for being here, you better get.
Right.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't sit in the park with kids and you ain't got no damn kids. What you in this park for, bruh? You know, I like watching the kids play. Man, if you don't get out of here, man, you gonna get your ass whipped. The hell you mean you like watching the kids play? Get your goofy ass out of here. When I go pick Tiff up from school, I don't go sit around no kids. When I know the kids is in the yard playing or something, and I go get Tiff, I ain't sitting there. I ain't sitting in that damn park with him. I take my ass down the block and sit down somewhere and wait for her to get off. You won't accuse me of being a weirdo. Nope. Yeah, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Nigga, you want to chill? Go take your ass to a lake somewhere and chill. You sitting, you sitting at a, you chilling at a playground. Nigga, what you chilling at the playground for? Mm.
Hear that, bud? You got
It's
to get up
it's
out of here.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. You go to a park and it's a park, not a playground. A park. When you go to a park, that's different because you can go chill at the open field. You can watch the dudes play basketball. You can watch people play softball. But if you chilling at a playground and you ain't got no kids, I'm gonna have to question why you really there.
Yeah,
Now, if there's
yeah.
no kids at the playground, then that's cool. You just chilling. There's no kids there. But if there's a bunch of kids out there and you the only adult sitting there, and ain't none of them your kids, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is you doing?
Like and I seen it, but as before I stopped, somebody from the school looked at me like, and they didn't say anything. They just looked at me because I paused for a second because I said, "Is that my baby?" So I calls her, but I don't call her by her name. I gave her a nickname that I've been calling her since I met her. When I met my grandbaby, she was 2 months. So I held her, changed pamper, I fed her, I took walks, I took her anywhere she wanted to go. So when I see her in the yard, I call her, and so she turns around. Grandpa, runs to the gate. She's like, Grandpa, can you take me? She's like, where are you going? Can you take me home? I said, no, baby, I can't. I said, I can't give me take you, or they'll call me. But I said, no, baby, I can't just take you out to work like that. And, the teacher comes to the gate and speak to me, and I'm like, I'm the grandfather. She looks at me because I look so damn young. Grandfather? I said, yeah. So I said, her father, the mother, I'm married to her. And she goes, oh, oh, okay. Wow. You go check my name, gave her my name or whatever. I said, check for it. So when she see me the
That's
next time, she goes, I remember you now. You cut your hair. I'm so sorry. I felt stupid. You cut your hair. I said, yeah. She said, that's why I didn't notice you. And this is what right after I cut my hair. That's why she noticed me because my hair was so damn long. So when she used to see me, my hair used to be in the afro. So she said, yo, that's crazy. You had your hair for a little minute. I said, yeah, and it was time for a change. I'm getting old. I said, I ain't want all that. I say all that to say, unless you were in one of those situations, don't you get caught stopping at the gate. Don't do it.
yeah. Like my grandkids, I ain't even gotta call them. As soon as they see me, they're like, Pop. They already know. Like my grandkids, they be like, who is that? They be like, that's Papa. That's Papa. I'm like, those my grandkids. I'm like, yeah, those my grandkids. Oh, okay, how you doing? I mean, I'm on the
Yeah.
name. I'm on the name on the list of people that can go get them out of school anyway. I'm like, no, my name is on the list. You can look it up. My name
Yeah,
is on
yeah,
the
you know, at
list.
that point, yeah, man, your ass ain't got no business being
I
in these
remember
areas.
the first time I went to go pick them up from the bus stop because the school bus driver, she don't let them off the bus unless there's somebody there to pick them up. So the school bus driver never seen me before, and so I was like, "Where's my grandkids?" And so they was about to get off the bus, and the school bus driver wasn't going to let them all. Like, excuse me, you can let my grandkids off the bus. They were like, "I don't know you." I said, "They should dream. Who am I?" They're like, "That's Papa. That's my grandfather." They were like, "Oh, okay. I never seen you before." I said, "Yeah, because I'm usually at work, but my wife is in the house and my daughter's at work, so I'm picking them up."
You on how they do out there? I guess they do the same way. On their emergency contact. Wait.
Yo,
Oh, sorry. Are you on their emergency contact?
um, I'm not sure if I'm on as the emergency contact. I know my wife is because me and my wife is usually always together. So I'm not sure. It might be my wife, but I am on there as one of the people that can pick them up.
Okay. Maybe we should have a conversation about that too one day. About that part. Maybe that could be one of our morning pop-ups. Yeah, we need to have a conversation about that. Cause one thing about it, you can never just go to a school like I'm the uncle, I'm this and that. No people don't freaking know you, and if the child is looking at you crazy, yeah, you done messed up, player.
Yeah.
No dudes ever get caught. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about that. Yeah, Vay, we're gonna have a conversation about that. That definitely needs to be brought up because too many kids out here still they getting snatched or
Yeah, like
you know.
my grandkids, they I mean they don't know my phone number by heart, but they have my picture in, so they'll go on their phone and they'll call me. They're like, "Papa, grandma in the room sleep and I'm trying to get such and such." So then I call my wife. I'll be like, "Babe, Dream just called me. He trying to do something. I don't know what he's trying to do." And she like, "I know what he's trying to do." I told him, "No, I'm not doing it." I said, "Oh, okay." They'll call me in a heartbeat.
Oh, Dream be in school
They
trying to
call they
press one, huh?
the Dream. They both got their own iPhones. They about to get an iPhone 17 for Christmas, but they they got my picture saved under my number and they got the picture saved with their grandmother. So they don't know the actual number, but they'll go to our picture and they'll call us.
Oh, um, that's definitely a conversation. We like I said, yeah, we're gonna talk about that one. I love when the grandbabies call me up. Yeah, I love it too. I got to get my grandkids over here more often. It's just that we so busy in our own world over here. But we just saw them on Saturday, so we definitely get ready to see them again this Saturday because it's my sister-in-law's birthday. So we're gonna see him again. But yeah, man, I don't like seeing them dudes, people that ain't got no reason for hanging around. You just hanging around, making it look like you minding your business, but you really around being weird. That's what you're doing. Don't get caught sitting around being weird. No, I'm just saying. Don't got no purpose being around there. I suggest you not be around there. I'm gonna take this down, y'all. I can't make 10:30. I would, but I can't. I got to get up out of here, man. Like I said, shout outs to everybody out there uh, for the 2025 USA Nationals, man. I'll be back. I'm gonna come back to talk more about nationals I'm not exactly over it, so I'll be back to talk about the Nationals. And then looking forward to bringing somebody up from the Nationals. So I'm gonna do that and work on a lot of other stuff. So I'll be back today to talk about Diego Echo 605 in this week. A lot of stuff coming this week. Um, yeah, appreciate it, boys. I thought about it. You have these morning chop ups, sometimes too much chop ups. You bring up certain stuff, we talk about certain stuff, and I swear up and down somebody's lurking in the bushes. So I'll get to my box, and you ain't gotta lurk in the bushes just to let people know you nobody's worried about you. But free, I'm gonna see you later, man. 605, we coming back. Everybody safe
All right.
travel. Protect everybody. See y'all later.